Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense all over it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires left. And it's caught. It's Wallace. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quick give. It's Wallace. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Quarterback changing the play. Give to the running back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Line is set on 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Sellers. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Carter. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Again, it's Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go with a direct snap. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's Pitt looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Sellers to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Hits inside, it's Berry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Levitt. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The give to Caden Durham. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Look out! He sacked this defense all over him.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Just drives it between the uprights. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stopped right there.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Rushes on. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Wilson. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The corners are walked up tight. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, here's Durham. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Wallace. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. So the final period starts with a second down play. They give it back to him. Shakes off the defender. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Nowhere to go.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Right side, it's Martin. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, it's Wallace. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
From the gun. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, And a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Throwing, Sellers. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Can't make the catch, it's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Sees a crease. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Durham. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Finds us back in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Tigers are back on top.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's Sellers to throw. Left side is Samuel. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Moves the pocket. It's Sellers. Out wide right, it's Howard. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Looking left. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. Inside the 10. Touchdown LSU! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's changing the play. Sellers. Release to the back. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Sellers. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game?
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.